Hey there. So we're going to do a little meditation tonight. It's going to be different than anything I think we've ever done before. Thanks for dropping by. What'll be different about it is that I'm not going to say too much tonight. We're actually just going to meditate. I was, this morning when I woke up, I listened to a YouTube video with Ramana Maharshi, who was Papaji's teacher, and Papaji was Muji's teacher, and he talked about meditation, and as one of the paths to surrendering the I. It's so elusive. This tendency to live in this, an idea of I am David, I am whoever, friends that are here, I am JR, and I am Sammy, I am Richard, and we don't recognize that this idea of awakening comes from surrendering the I am, and it's almost impossible to see that we're not who we think we are, who we and it's so elusive. We're so conditioned into this idea of who we think we are, and so with meditation, with a regular practice of sitting, we can begin to first of all, I think, to discern, just to discern that life isn't happening to us. It only seems to be happening to us if we think that we are our identity, if we're attached to our identity. And just look at all the things that come after I am in your conversation. I am tired, I am sick, I am happy, I'm a traveler, I am an adventurer, I am Canadian, I am a woman, I am a man. So all of these are identities, and if we can let go of these, and it's not a process of letting go with the mind. Because there is no such thing as the mind. The mind is an accumulation of all of our thoughts, an accumulation of all of our things that we've been taught, an accumulation of all of our conditioning. There is no mind. The mind is a ball of information, and we identify with it somehow. We say, I am this. And the I amness in that context keeps us from this oneness, being here with the one. And so I find that I as the experiences happen and is happening with me, I find it kind of almost impossible to describe it. Almost impossible. And I watch my ego, I guess it is, become frustrated, wanting to share, wanting to shake, to shake you and say, look, it's right here. You are not this. We're not who we think we are. And so with Ramana Maharshi today, in his writings, he shared about meditation. And I may post that one. It's kind of dry. It's not like watching Muji, which can be very entertaining. It's just a man reading what he taught, and somehow, because lately meditation hasn't felt that important to me. It's really been, I feel like I'm in this state all the time, and so it doesn't feel important to meditate. But when I listened to him this morning, I recognized that the stillness that can come in meditation, stillness that I feel often through the day, that I feel is there whenever I look, is an important practice. So we're going to meditate based on a kind of a different idea. That there is possibilities in meditation for all of us. There's possibilities to experience the stillness, to go beyond the idea of right and wrong and good and bad, because all of that comes from judgment, and the judgment comes from some idea that we have. The judgment comes from our conditioning. Our very small, limited view of the world comes the judgment of right and wrong. This is right and this is wrong, and there's so much of it, because we're exposed now to so much information, and we're engaged in these almost senseless battles of what's right and what's wrong around our politics and our financial system, because we're all exposed to so much more information. And one of the beautiful things I like from the teachings that we got from Dr. David Hawkins was that he said, as we lift in vibration, so lifting in vibration means we've come out of a desire, we've come out of any idea of judgment or wanting or guilt or shame, because that comes from judgment on ourselves, and we've come out of fear, and we lift up into the higher realms, the higher vibrations, because everything is like vibration. It's all here now, and it's so as we lift up, if we want to make a difference in the world, it can't be from being against anything. Just basic practices of what do they call it, like kung fu and different martial arts teachings tell us that we can't come against. We have to flow, and in life we flow. We flow with life, and we're flowing with a yes. We're flowing with the magic of love in each moment. So no againstness. Againstness holds things in place. Againstness gives power to the thing that you're against. And so it may, from an intellectual the dualistic point of view, it against this seems like the way. And the ego says, well, we can't let this happen. Well, just work on you, lift you up through meditation. Meditation is one way. There's lots of paths, but they're beyond the intellect. So we're going to meditate. And look, yeah, we're going to meditate right now. And today, I'm thinking that we're going to meditate for about 30 minutes. So up to you if you want to stay with us. Find a spot to just sit. And I encourage you, I'm going to continue to encourage you to meditate on a daily basis, to seek, if you will, even though seeking or labeling ourselves as a seeker separates us. It's all seeking. We're not really seekers, we're beers. Be in this moment. We're lovers. Our natural state is a state of love. Nothing's missing. Nothing's missing. Everything that ever is or was or ever will be is now. And the road to now is now. I feel that it's very difficult to explain. Be here now. Let go of. So in the meditation for a minute, I might just go through a bit of a guided part, and then we'll just sit for about 30 minutes. If that works for you guys. Yeah. Anybody up for 30 minutes of meditation today? Are you in a comfortable spot? Just say yes. Thumbs up. Give us a little heart or a thumbs up if you're up for 30 minutes of meditation. And we're just going to sit. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Okay. Somebody is. All right. Hi, Ruth Ann. Gosh. Hi, hon. Yes, JR is. Awesome. Jennifer is. Okay, so find a comfortable spot. Deucey, I'm so glad you're here. Just find a comfortable spot. Feet on the floor, if possible. The possibility is to sit in our bodies without falling asleep. I'm going to breathe. Just breathe. Bring our attention to our breath. There we are. Be here in our bodies. One of the things that happens when we breathe and we're conscious of our breath and we bring our attention to our breath is we truly are here in our breath. With attention to our breath, our mind doesn't go to thinking. We're there in our breath. So we're going to make a little agreement. And the agreement is that for 30 minutes, we're going to leave everything, well, maybe on a little pile on the floor if you'd like. Just everything that keeps us from being here now, all the ideas that keep our mind busy. The idea of who you are, what you do, just leave it behind, leave it outside. We're going to, all of our concerns about money or health or relationship, we're just going to leave them. We're just going to set them down for a minute. Well, for 30 minutes. And without those things, we're going to be here in this space, in our bodies. Now, as we sit, the trick is to, when thoughts come up, recognize that we're not our thoughts, that we're observing our thoughts. We're the person who left everything outside. So, but we didn't stay outside. We've come into the meditation. And all of the stories left outside. All of the drama is left outside. And we're here without that. A little bare, a little vulnerable, a little available. And now, from that place of who we are in this space, the observer, from the observer space, watch our breath. And if thoughts come up, and they will, we're just not going to engage with them. It's impossible to send them away, to battle them. So we're not going to go against our thoughts. We're just going to let them go. Say thank you and let it go. Thank you and let it go. And recognize that this is only for 30 minutes. You can go back to full thinking mode after. But right now we're just going to be here in the space we're in the body. Feel the body. And some of us have already recognized that the body is not us, that we inhabit the body. We are not our thoughts. We are not our body. We came here into a body, and we've lived in the body for a period of time. Often in that time we have thought we were our body. And the thoughts have come into our space, into where we perceive them, and we thought we were our thoughts. We thought we were our thoughts. But now we know we're not our thoughts, and we're not our body. We're not David. We're not JR. We're not Jennifer. We're not Milt. We're not somebody's girlfriend or somebody's lover. We're not any of those things. Those are just things that we do while we're here. They don't define us. We're not our businesses. We're not what we do for work. We are just beings. One with this moment. One with God. We're not separate from this moment. We are here now, in this moment, in this breath. Experiencing life in this moment. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing's missing, nothing's wrong, nothing's right, nothing's good, nothing's bad. We just are. Again, remember when thoughts come, just let them go. there are sounds in your space, just include them. They are part of what is happening now. Just include them. Recognize that we hear them inside of our head, not outside. Just allow ourselves to include the sounds. very gently come back. Take your time. Just bring your attention back into your body, back into your breath. Become aware of your surroundings. For some of us, our thoughts may have stopped. Might have actually had a peaceful, quiet moment. What if that peaceful, quiet place is where we can live from at all times? No matter what we're doing, if we're working, or no matter what we're doing, we can come from that space, stillness. The practice of meditation can allow us to quiet the mind, quiet the thoughts, allow us to release our beliefs, allow us to let go of our conditioned ideas. Our thoughts of not good enough, or thoughts of success, as if there's any such thing as not success. Life is success. There are no losers. There are no winners. There is no right. There is no wrong. It all changes with time. So, it can't be true if it changes with time. The thing that we thought was the worst thing that could have ever happened to us turns out to be the best thing. Which means we don't know. So we relax into the moment, accepting everything, loving everything, being with what is, life on life's terms. No bad experiences, no good experiences. As we go deeper and deeper into that in each moment, we can live in bliss. We can live in comfortable peace, serenity. Isn't that what we want? If we wanted anything, is to be here free of judgment, free of fear. Nothing's missing. Wow. Thank you. Just thank you, thank you, thank you. Any thoughts, any comments? Anybody want to share anything before we go? Thank you, JR. Yeah, I feel blessed. Thank you, everyone who came tonight for our meditation. Tomorrow, we're going to read from the Bhagavad-Gita. Yes. I don't know if you've had a chance to get this book, but get it. I do see. Thank you, honey. Grab this book. It's beautiful. Beautiful text. The conversation between Krishna and Arjuna. And it's, for me, to be quite honest, it's a bit of a stretch to be reading this book publicly. I've listened to it many, many times and read it a number of times, and it just really is lifts us up. So, yeah. So I'll be on Zoom tomorrow. I think we're going to shoot for about noon tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday. We're going to shoot for noon. And that's it. Love you. Thank you. Remember just to breathe when we meditate. Breathe. Brings us into the moment. Prayer brings us into the moment. Gratitude brings us into the moment. So if the mind is really busy, because we've conditioned it to be busy, we've told it to be busy. We've been doers, big doers. Let's just be beers. Just be good to the mind. Say thank you. Thank you to the ego, and just let it go. Gratitude will bring us there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Cheers, you guys. Love you so much. Love is the way.